Hey guys, this is SoulRag333 with an update on the RAM min that I previously posted, and I went ahead and did the head swaps, and basically what I did was removed the head from the armored helmet and swapped it with the original head. So now this head is now under this helmet, and the differences are very subtle. I think the original head, the eyes are a little bit more rectangular. I think the mouth is a little bit wider, and the head that was underneath the fully armored helmet, the eyes are a little bit wider, and the mouth seemed to be smaller, a little bit more narrow, yeah, but I mean, it's very subtle. I kind of forgot that I did the head swap, but I know this is the customized head because it has the little tears from when I was removing it with the hot water. So this RAM man has the original head, and this one has the swapped head that came from this head here. Now the head that was in there is now in this helmet, which is the same one there with the goggles removed. And remember that that's what's under this helmet. I do have a third one, so I kind of want to try another head swap with the original head under this helmet, but this time I would keep the goggles because you know, he has like an open mouth. You can see his teeth, so I would like one in that armor or that helmet with the closed mouth, so that we have options. But I do like how this looks. And now I should point out, Mattel needs to do a better job with the neck assembly. Every time you remove a head on the Masterverse figures, they all separate here. I'm surprised none have fully broken. But you know, when the Masterverse line began, the hip joints were very fragile, so I'm glad they finally fixed that. They need to fix this because I feel like I'm gonna break it. I also put some shot grease on the ball joint to make it easier to pop on and off, because man, I feel like I'm gonna twist the ball joint too. But yeah, I think that looks cool there. And I also did some work on the legs. In the previous video, this was the RAM man that had the rubber legs removed, so you can see what it looks like underneath. So I went ahead and glued them on. So this is my, other than the head swap, this is my unaltered RAM man. This is the one I first took apart to soften the knee joints to make it more posable. This one I kept uncovered so I can show you in the video, but I also wanted to go ahead and give this one some shock grease to make it easier to bend. And oh yeah, so it's a lot better. So you can definitely feel both knee joints bending, and with the shock grease it makes it a lot easier. Now I'm going to try it again on that one, but I'm going to be careful to not put too much shock grease, because see, it kind of wants to slide back. So it's still posable, but notice it kicks back. So I left too much shock grease. And I've already glued it, so I don't want to tear it up by trying again. But, I mean, it still has a knee joint. This one holds its position. This one mostly holds it. See? But then it goes back. Now, and also in the previous video, I had this one posed at a like a squat position. Now, something to be aware of. You see how everything folds. Now I had it positioned like that for, I don't know, a couple days. And here's what I noticed. If you leave it like that, it warps the soft rubber. I don't mind it in the back here because that's where it's going to bend anyway. But because it was stretched like this, you can see it pulling. So yeah, when I put it back in its upright position, you can see it's warped. And yeah, this feels a lot softer. This one still feels a little bit more firm. So if you start posing Ram Man, now that we know it does have double knee joints and you can loosen it, just after you play with it, do not leave it bent. Put it back in its original upright position, and that should allow this soft plastic to last longer. Now, this one, I actually might not take it apart because I put the thing in hot water again to really soften it, and I was able to finally get it to bend at both knee joints. There you go. So I don't need to do that. Finally got them to bend. Take some force, but got both knee joints to bend. Now the only reason I would want to take it apart is to give it some shot grease, but this time just give it a little dab, just enough for it to make it easy, because you know I still have to like force it. It bends, but I have to use a lot of force right there, and you should not have to do that at all. So this one, smooth, effortless. So I might do it again. This time put a little shot grease, just a little, and try it before I glue this piece here, because I have it glued there. So I think I'll try it one more time. I mean, look, there should be zero force when posing the figures. I finally got this Ace Figure Arts Goku, and it's so smooth, effortless, and it holds its pose. No hot water to loosen the joints. But There they are. So yeah, one of these will be customized with washes and dry brushing. I think this one I will leave alone. I think maybe this one will have the armor on him the whole time. But yeah, there they are. My Rammen. This one, both have the full, well, all three now have the full knee bends. This one has shot grease, this one does not. But because of how it was posed for a couple days, it did warp the plastic, so put it back in its upright position when you're done posing. This one took a lot of hot water before I was able to bend both knees. But because there's no shot grease, it does take effort to bend them. So, yep. There they are. If you want to try this, go ahead. Thanks for watching, guys.